So thank you so
I'm
much.
a big time foodie, so whenever I come to Hyderabad, I eat Hyderabadi biryani and Aleem. Those are my first things to do in
Oh,
Hyderabad.
dosha. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We all loves you so much here, and keep coming Hyderabad and give us beautiful films. And thank you so much once again, and hearty congratulations again. And we have a Q&A session, and house is open for media people. ఎవరు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు ఫస్ట్ ఎవరు అడుగుతున్నారు కెన్ యూ ప్లీజ్ పాస్ ద మైక్ దేర్
Sureshana,
దెర్ ఇస్ నో
only 2018. Only 2018.
ఓ ఫస్ట్ మైక్ ఎవరి దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళింది సురేష్ గారి దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళిందా
ఫస్ట్ సురేష్ గారికి కాదు, లాస్ట్.
భావన ప్లీజ్ షూట్ ఫర్ హూమ్
Tovino sir,
యువర్
obviously.
క్వశ్చన్ టు టోవిన్
Hello sir. Um, I think post the release of the film, quite a lot of pictures of you wearing that grey T-shirt with the Superman logo were doing rounds on the internet. You lifting up the cylinders.
That is actually second round. It had a rounds in 2018.
Okay. So when you guys were shooting the film, were there any moments where you guys literally went down your memory lane, reliving those moments again, though not really, and thinking of, oh, we did that, so did we miss shooting something like this, kind of? What was actually emotionally going into your mind that minute?
Yes, of course we had. First few days of the shoot was not in the water. And I remember Judeton telling me when he came to narrate the script for the first time in 2018 October, he told he had a technique in his mind with which he is going to execute this whole movie. Because this is not, it's almost impossible to execute a movie like this with all the constraints we have in Malayalam industry. And at that point, he didn't tell me what the technique is, but I trusted him. And when I came for the shoot, first few days, it was the romantic sequences and the first half sequences. But after that, after 10 days, I came to know what his actual technique was. Creating an actual flood and putting all actors in that. That was his technique. So it was a huge tank, huge water tank in which all these houses were placed. And we had to be in the water from morning to evening or from evening to next day morning, depending on if it's a day shoot or night shoot. And during those shoot times, we were actually in the water. We had this, the boat, which is made by PVC pipes. And at some point, there was this shot, the aerial shot in which I am coming in this boat with my friend, the Alex character done by Hari. So then there are a lot of people walking with gods or with their belongings. They are keeping it in their head and they are walking in the water. Seeing that, it was the image which I had in 2018. For few minutes I was zoned out. Like it clearly reminded me about the actual situation in 2018. And 2018 is something that we will never forget it, but we never want it again in Kerala. Like it was very scary. It was devastating, and lot of people lost their lives. Lot of people lost their whatever they have earned in their life, their uh, belongings, their houses, close ones. So as I said earlier, it was a nightmare for all of us. And few instances while shooting reminded me of those nightmares. And yes, it was scary, but this movie, the intention of this movie is not to remind the people about the devastating floods which happened, but instead the way people stood together, the way people loved each other. Before 2018, I thought selfless love and compassion, everything was just concepts. But in 2018, I could see that it's not just concept. It is something that that is inside us default from our birth. So this movie's intention or this movie's purpose is to remind people about humanity and just remind us how much we are dependent on our fellow beings and how much we love them.
Jude sir, if I'm not wrong, you are an actor as well, right?
Almost.
Yeah, yes. So every time there comes a Malayalam film, you know, people like us sitting here thinking that this is the best that has come. You guys prove us wrong and make another best film after that. So as an actor and a director,
Do you remember he acted in Minnal Murali also? Yeah, and many other movies.
Premam as well, if I'm
Premam,
not
yes, the dance master from Premam.
So, what was running through your mind when you were working on the script? Were you at any point skeptical on how far this would work? Or if people would really get emotional and might not want to relive a moment in the theater again? Were you at any point skeptical while working on this?
Yeah, actually, when I decided to make this movie, I have Googled that flood movies about flood, and I have seen so many movies about flood, tsunamis, and everything. The filmmakers have used the emotions only. They have used the emotion, the human emotions they have used. They haven't seen the big scale thing intentionally. That thing was part of those films. So I thank all the filmmakers who have made the tsunami movies or flood movies because that was my inspiration. So I was very confident that the film will be a hit, but I didn't know that it will be an industry hit. Uh, Thank God that I had sent a video message to the producer saying that, sir, that the night before the release, I had sent a video message saying that, sir, from tomorrow you won't be able to take calls. Your phone will be flooded, and our movie will be a super hit, and you will be very proud that you have made this movie. But I didn't expect this much reception from the audience. I thank you all because this is the basic technique we can use because human emotion works everywhere, anytime. So I was not worried about the output of the film because I was using the human emotions, the characters, Anoop, Winston, Vagisetan, Noora. So I was using their emotions. They were part of a mission like that. They were trying to escape from a flood. They were trying to help the people around. So that will work. So I was not worried about those parts. I was worried about the security, not the security, the safety of our actors because we were shooting in flood and electric equipments were there. And every day I was praying to God that please don't, something won't have, please don't kill us. So every day morning when the shoot finishes, I thank to God that saying that, oh, please, nothing happened, thank God. Because that was very risky because we use electric lights, electric cutters, the art director's team was some 85 people there working there every day. So they were using cutters, they were using drilling machines, that too in water. So I was praying to God that please don't do something. And that's the only thing I was worried about. Otherwise, the actors, their performances, their contributions, the technicians' contribution, the work they had, everything, I was not worried about it because they were doing 100%. And I knew that because this kind of team, if someone has this team and he's not doing an industrial hit, he's a bloody stupid fellow. so I'm saying this is a wonderful team I had. So if I get this team and this result is not happening, it's my fault. So thank God everything worked out and we are sitting in Telugu industry facing you people. That was a dream. Thank you.
Hi, Tavino.
Hello, hi.
Welcome to Tollywood.
Thank you.
I am Narayana from News 18. I have a question. You are a celebrity and you participated in 2008 floods as a social service. Yes. So after that, you got the script to act in this. So how is the mind of that? Do you shared any real incidents to the Jude?
First of all, I don't consider myself a celebrity. Like, at least when I'm at home, I am my father's and mother's son. I am my wife's husband. I'm my children's father. So I consider myself to Vinu, who was the same even before I came into the industry. And whatever I did at my hometown during the floods, I would have done it even if I'm not in the movies. It got noticed because I'm an actor. or else there are people who worked with me during the floods who has done much more than whatever I have done. And not only me or my friends, I'm talking about majority of the people in Kerala. When this floods was happening, everyone in Kerala, almost everyone in Kerala was helping each other, and only because I'm an actor, it got noticed. So I don't consider it a big thing. I did whatever I was supposed to do. It was my duty to do that. And while doing, first time when he came itself, we used to have long conversations about many of the stories I witnessed or I heard. Similarly, he also had heard and he witnessed. He lost his car, mobile phone, and his house was flooded. So we had a lot of stories to share, funny ones, tragic ones, very different genres of stories. But for us to include all the stories in one movie, it's not happening. If we want to make a series, web series, it will go for 2 3 seasons, because there is so much stories. Because we are in this movie, we have some, including sub tracks, we have 12 tracks of stories. But there are 3.5 crores of people in Kerala. Everyone will be having something to say about whatever they faced during the floods. And even in this movie, we have handpicked few stories, that's it. Many other unsung heroes are there, but we didn't have any scope for including them in this movie. That is the only problem. Within 2.5 hours, telling 12 stories itself is a very hard thing. And but we are dedicating this movie to everyone. Everyone, that is the title itself is a dedication for everyone who worked during the floods. Everyone is a hero, and we are mentioning just few heroes in this movie. That's it.
సార్ బనీవాస్ గారు సార్ ఇది ఈ సినిమా చూశాక అంటే ఫ్లడ్స్ వస్తే రియల్గా ఎలా ఉంటుంది పరిస్థితి అన్నది ఒక యాక్టర్స్ పెర్ఫార్మెన్స్ కావచ్చు, సినిమాటోగ్రఫీ కావచ్చు, కెమెరా వర్క్ కావచ్చు, ఏదైనా మ్యూజిక్ కావచ్చు, ఏదైనా అన్ని వైపుల నుంచి ఫ్లడ్స్ వస్తే రియల్ ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ ఎలా చూస్తున్నామో అలా ఉంది సినిమాని. మంచి అప్రిషియేషన్ వస్తుంది. అట్ సేమ్ టైం దివిసీమ ఉప్పెన్ని మన వాళ్ళు చాలామంది గుర్తు చేసుకుంటున్నారు. అప్పటి 1977లో జరిగిన దివిసీమ ఉప్పెన్ని ఇప్పటికి గుర్తు చేసుకుంటున్నారు మళ్ళీ ఈ సినిమా చూసిన తర్వాత. అయితే ఈ సినిమాని మీరు తెలుగులో రిలీజ్ చేయడానికి అంటే టొవినో థామస్ గారు లాస్ట్ మూవీస్ తెలుగులో రిలీజ్ అయినవి ఆయనకి మంచి తెలుగులో మార్కెట్ ఉందన్న ఉద్దేశమా, లేదంటే ఆ కంటెంట్ నచ్చి మీరు సినిమా చూసి కంటెంట్ నచ్చి మీరు రిలీజ్ చేశారా? మీ ఆలోచన ఏంటిది ఈ విషయంలో?
హానెస్ట్లీ సినిమా నచ్చింది, కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను, ఎక్కువ ఆలోచించలేదు దీని గురించి. మంచి సినిమా తీసుకొచ్చి రిలీజ్ చేయాలి అంతే ఆలోచించా. అంతకన్నా కూడా ఇది ఎంత చేస్తుంది, రేపు పొద్దున్న దీంట్లో ప్రాఫిట్ వస్తుందా రాదా ఇంత ఏం ఆలోచించలేదు. గుడ్ సినిమా, ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు రిలీజ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు, దట్స్ ఇట్. అంతకు మించి కూడా పెద్ద ఆలోచన ఏం లేదు. అండ్ టు ద వాటర్ ఐఎమ్ సో మచ్ కనెక్టెడ్ బికాస్ ఐ కేమ్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ గోదావరి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్స్ and floods is very regular to us. And from my childhood I can remember so many things about the floods and everything. Even latest news lo kuda untadi. Last year nenu pregnant lady ni తీసుకొస్తున్నప్పుడు almost that boat also river loki వెళ్ళిపోయింది. So I must so much connected to that floods and all. Maybe అది కూడా రీజన్ అయి ఉండొచ్చు. అందరు చూసే విధానం ఒకలా ఉండొచ్చు, మేబీ నేను చూసే విధానం ఇంకోలా ఉండొచ్చు. అందుకని నాకు ఇంకా ఎక్కువ కనెక్ట్ అయ్యి ఇట్ షుడ్ కమ్ ఇన్ టు తెలుగు అని చెప్పి తీసుకొచ్చాను అంతే. దానికి పెద్ద క్యాలిక్యులేషన్స్ కానీ ఇది ఎంత చేస్తుంది ఏంటి అని కదా, ఐ జస్ట్ లెఫ్ట్ ఇట్ లైక్ దట్.
సో బనివాస్ గారు అంటే ఈ ఫ్రైడే రిలీజ్ అయిన సినిమాల్లో ఇదే బాగా ఒక బ్లాక్ బస్టర్ హిట్ లాగా వచ్చింది. సో నేను ఫస్ట్ డేనే 1 crore వసూలు చేసేసింది. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏమైనా థియేటర్స్ ఏమైనా పెంచుతున్నారా ఏంటి నెక్స్ట్?
Itself it is putting me in a controversy because the other film also released from my office only. So films are going good. Content wise జనాలు ఏది నచ్చితే అది చూస్తారు. క్వశ్చన్ ఫినిష్.
థియేటర్స్ ఏమైనా పెంచే అవకాశం ఉందా? అంటే ఫస్ట్ డేనే 1 crore రిలీజ్ కలెక్ట్ చేసింది కదా, సో ఎలా ఉంది?
డెఫినెట్గా ఈరోజు పీవీఆర్ వాళ్ళు పెంచారు ఆల్రెడీ. ఐ స్పోక్ టు దమ్ ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్. వాళ్ళు పెంచారు ఆల్రెడీ. డిస్ట్రిక్ట్స్లో అన్నీ కూడా ఎట్లాగ ఇప్పుడు థియేటర్స్ అన్నీ కూడా కొంచెం బాగానే ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి, అంటే అవైలబుల్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి డెఫినెట్గా ఇప్పుడు చూసుకుని పెంచుతూ వెళ్తాం. అంటే ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ మనకి ఐపీఎల్ కూడా ఉంది నాకు. సో రేపు ఫైనల్ ఉంది. సో ఐ హ్యావ్ టు ఓవర్కమ్ దట్ ఈవెంట్. అది కూడా ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాం ఎట్లా చేయాలి ఏంది అనేది. బట్ ఏంటంటే ఇంక్రీజ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది మాత్రం చాలా బాగా కనబడుతుంది. సో డెఫినెట్లీ థియేటర్స్ అయితే పెరుగుతాయి.
థియేటర్స్ టీమ్తో విజిటింగ్ ఏమైనా ప్లానింగ్ ఇవాళ కానీ రేపు కానీ సండే ఎట్లా ఏమన్నా?
Because of the film is got released in Hindi, Tamil and Telugu together same day, they are in a hectic schedule. I don't want to, because you know hero ki manager ga unna కాబట్టి I know that how it will be. So I don't want to pressure them too much for the promotions. We will see, because film performance batti again I will call them to the Hyderabad, Vizag, and I will make one event in Vizag if everything is going good.
Oh.
Anna,
Also, he has offered me a villa and an AP registration car when this movie does well.
yeah, good.
Tovino Thomas.
Hello, hi sir.
Hi. 2018, it's a Malayalam movie, Malayalam multi-star movie. Malayalam multi-star movies, no? Right now? So, in future...
ఒక కండిషన్, నువ్వు మొత్తం ఇంగ్లీష్లో అడగాల క్వశ్చన్.
Okay,
నువ్వు తెలుగులో అడిగితే ఆయన ఆన్సర్
అట్లాగే.
ఓకేనా?
Okay.
I can understand Telugu to an extent.
No problem. Okay, anything okay. In future, in Tollywood, this time is the all film industry in Indian cinema right now, and pan-India cinema also. So upcoming in future, in Telugu hero and Kannada and Malayalam, both multi-star are you accepted?
Definitely, I would love to. I think Indian industry is the only industry which has that option. No other country has this much film industries. India is the only country which has this much amazingly doing film industries. So probably we can do a movie with all industries collaborating. I am any day open to it.
Which you are interested in Tollywood?
Everyone. So I'm very greedy in that case.
One or two is important is a favorite.
So I was lucky to be a part of RRR promotions in Trivandrum. So I could spend some time with Junior NTR Garu and Ram Charan Garu, and I loved the way they carry themselves and how they performed in the movie, and they were very sweet to me, and I think let's start with them.
Good, nice.
Antony garu.
Vasu. నిన్న మొదటి రోజు కలెక్షన్ ఇంగ్లీషా తెలుగా?
తెలుగే.
ఏదైనా పర్లేదా? సరే, మొదటి రోజు కలెక్షన్ రిపోర్ట్స్ని మన మిత్రుడు హరీష్ శంకర్ గారికి పంపించడం జరిగిందా? ఎందుకంటే ఆయన దీంట్లో వచ్చిన షేర్ మన ఇద్దరం షేర్ చేసుకోవాలని కార్యక్రమం నాకు చెప్పడం జరిగింది. అంచేత అడుగుతున్నాను, మొదటి రోజు కలెక్షన్ రిపోర్ట్ ఆయనకు పంపించారా పంపించలేదా హరీష్ శంకర్ గారికి?
పంపించలేదు.
ఎందుకని? మొన్న సినిమాలు మీతో చేస్తున్నాడు కదా, మళ్ళీ
మీకు షేర్ ఇస్తాడని నేను పంపించలేదు.
Antony sir, here. First of all, congrats sir. You done a very fabulous job, and especially who is related with the floods, who experienced floods, will definitely connect with the movie. Myself came from a riverside town, and I am very much connected with 1977 floods and sleepless nights, and same whatever you shown in the movie. I am also experienced with the insects coming to the house, everything. So really, I very much connected with the house. And first of all, congrats that.
Thank you, sir.
And actually, what I want to know, any real footage is used in this movie or not?
Yeah, we have used real footages only on TV visuals. We have seen the TV visuals portions like the Aparna's character. Noora is watching TV footages on her computer screens, and the government employee Kunjaka Boban's character, Shaji is watching floods in TV. Those footages are real footages. We haven't used any real footages in the film. We have shot every sequence we have shot.
And one more doubt. Actually, you touched a little bit about the government officials' duty regarding the prayer information to the people. But you are not going in depth into that issue.
Actually, I just wanted to tell the story of the unity of the people, the positive side of the flood, which happened. Like that's the thing I read from newspapers. I didn't want to go to the reasons of the flood or something government related. I just wanted to say that people of Kerala stood together when the flood came, and they were very happy to help each other. That was a wonderful effort from the guys from Kerala. So I just wanted to tell that story. I didn't go beyond that. Because as a filmmaker, as a selfish filmmaker, I just wanted to make a great message saying that we are together, we are human beings. So I didn't want to go to the controversy or something.
బనివాస్ సార్,
ఎస్ సార్.
రీసెంట్గా మీరు కొద్దిగా డిసప్పాయింట్ అయ్యారు. మీ కొన్ని సినిమాలు సరిగ్గా బాక్స్ ఆఫీస్ దగ్గర క్లిక్ కాకపోవడం వల్ల. సో ఇదంతా వాషౌట్ అయిపోయిందా ఈ వరదల్లో?
అదే అట్లాగేం లేదండి. ఎవ్రీ ఫిల్మ్ ఈజ్ డిఫరెంట్ ఫర్ మీ. యా, బట్ లాస్ట్ 2 yearsలో ఐ హ్యావ్ లర్న్ సో మచ్ బికాస్ లాస్ట్ 10 years మై జర్నీ వాజ్ డిఫరెంట్ అండ్ లాస్ట్ 2 years మై జర్నీ ఈజ్ డిఫరెంట్. దిస్ ఫిలిం బ్రాట్ మీ బ్యాక్ with the respect what Telugu people have before the 2020. Now again that calls and that appreciation I'm getting from the people, అది చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది యాక్చువల్లీ. అండ్ యా, సినిమాస్ కొన్ని వెళ్తూ ఉంటాయి జర్నీలో, అప్ అండ్ డౌన్స్ లేకపోతే ఎట్లాగా ఫ్లాట్గా ఉన్నా కూడా బోర్ కొడుతుంది. సో టు పించర్స్ ఆర్ టు రేజర్స్ దట్ డౌన్ హ్యాస్ టు కమ్.
అంటే నాకు తెలిసి మీరు నవలు ఎక్కువ చదువుతుంటారు. అంటే సినిమాలకు పనికొచ్చినా పనికి రాకపోయినా మంచి నవల్ని మీరు ఎక్కువ ఎప్రిషియేట్ చేస్తుంటారు. గతంలో మన ఇద్దరు మాట్లాడడం మీ టేబుల్ మీద కూడా కొన్ని నవలు నేను చూశాను. సో ఇటీవల కాలంలో మీరు బాగా ఆడని మీ నుంచి వచ్చిన సినిమాలు కూడా యాక్చువల్గా మీరు కొన్ని మంచి సబ్జెక్టులే తీసుకున్నారు, కానీ అవి జనాలు కనెక్ట్ కాలేదు. అంటే దీన్ని బట్టి మీరు బాగున్నది అనుకున్నది జనాలకు నచ్చట్లేదా, లేకపోతే జనాలకి నచ్చుతున్నది అన్నది మీకు నచ్చట్లేదా?
లేదండి, ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ మీరు బాగా చెప్పిన దాంట్లో మంచి సబ్జెక్ట్లో తీసుకున్నా. బట్ వై ఐఎమ్ అనేబుల్ టు కనెక్ట్, అది ఎందుకు కనెక్ట్ చేయలేకపోయామంటే దాంట్లో స్క్రీన్ ప్లే ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ స్క్రీన్ ప్లే ఫ్యాక్టర్లో ఫెయిల్ అవుతున్నాం. బట్ అది ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ ఐఎమ్ సిట్టింగ్ ఆన్ దట్ అండ్ డూయింగ్ ఇన్ సమ్ డిఫరెంట్ వే. యా, అది ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ రిలీజ్ అయ్యే సినిమాలు అంటే ఆఫ్టర్ కరోనా బ్యాచ్ వెళ్ళిపోయిన తర్వాత వచ్చే సినిమాలు చాలా డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటాయి.
ఇక్కడే సార్ ఇటు
Yeah.
సరే, అంటే ఈ మధ్యలో చాలామంది అంటే మంచి కంటెంట్ ఉన్న సినిమాల్ని మన అగ్రహీరులందరూ చూసి ట్వీట్ చేస్తూ పుష్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో మంచి కంటెంట్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నా తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులు ఆదరిస్తారని చెప్తున్నారు. ఈ సినిమా బన్నీ గారు చూసారా, బన్నీ గారు చూపించబోతున్నారా?
యా, బన్నీ గారు అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ నాకు ఆయన అబ్రాడ్లో ఉన్నారండి. బన్నీ మీన్స్ అల్లు అర్జున్ హీరో. హీఈస్ ఇన్ అబ్రాడ్, దట్స్ వై ఐఎమ్ అనేబుల్ టు బ్రింగ్ హిమ్ టు ద ప్రమోషన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఫిలిం. బట్ ఇంకా తను చూడలేదు బికాస్ హీఈస్ ఇన్ అ వెరీ రిమోట్ ప్లేస్. చూడలేదు. మేబీ 4th or 3rd or 4th హీఈస్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు ఇండియా. వచ్చిన వెంటనే ఫస్ట్ మాత్రం ఇది చూస్తారు. చూసి డెఫినెట్గా దీని గురించి మాత్రం మాట్లాడేటట్లయితే నేను చేస్తాను.
అంటే బన్నీ గారు, అల్లు అర్జున్ గారు మాట్లాడితే ఇంకా ఈ సినిమా అంటే కేరళకు బన్నీ గారికి ఉన్నటువంటి అనుబంధం ఈ సినిమా ఇంకెక్కువ చాడబోతుందని చెప్పవచ్చు చూస్తే.
యా, ఆయనకి ఆల్వేస్ కేరళ అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఒక స్పెషల్ లవ్ ఉంటుంది. ఆయన ఈవెంట్స్ కానీ ఈవెన్ 2018 ఫ్లడ్స్ కూడా ఆయన కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్ చాలా ఎక్కువ కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేశాడు అక్కడ. డెఫినెట్గా ఆయన హీ విల్ బి ఎ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ప్రమోషన్స్. ఐఎమ్ ట్రయింగ్ టు కనెక్ట్ విత్ హిమ్.
If he is being part of promotions, please call me. I'll come with my daughter. She's a huge fan of him.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, Tioni sir. Sir, are you watching any previous film Bunny sir, Allu Arjun movies?
Almost every film from, I remember from Arya, almost every film was dubbed into Malayalam and I've watched every one of them. And after some point I stopped watching Malayalam version. I started watching the original version because I wanted to listen to the original voices of people and I wanted to feel the original dialogues and emotions, and I'm a huge fan of original movies more than dubbed movies. So I try and watch it maybe with subtitles on, or sometimes without subtitles also. Now I am able to understand the dialogues in Telugu cinema. So I watched all of his movies.
So recent blockbuster Pushpa, have you watched?
Yes, I have watched it. Yeah.
So Pushpa 2 eagerly waiting every
Yes, one of our industry mates, one of our friends, Fahad Fazil, is also part of Pushpa. So we are very excited about Pushpa. And first part, even when we travel to Northeast, I've seen children there doing the same thing. That is just it is a trend even there.
Right. Sir, any expect Allu Arjun sir, both are collaboration movie?
First, let us meet and click a picture together. Then we'll think of a movie.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Why? Because they are asking me, especially for Allu Arjun and Pushpa too. I think you don't know that. Me and Allu Arjun is a very close friends from
Yes,
last
I
20
know, I
years.
know.
You know it, right? That's why my name is Banivas.
Yes, I
Actually,
know.
my name is Boss. Because of him, they made me Banivas.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Congratulations to the all team. Because 2018 we saw in the Malayalam it was biggest hit, and in Telugu also it will be. It already hit. It will continue. Collection will be continue day by day. So my question to Aparna Garu. So in this movie you were reporting. So how you're feeling like reporting as a reporter asking you the question to you right now?
It is a very difficult thing to do, especially for me. I've told this in a couple of interviews because to especially live reportings and all, they take so much risk and go to places you never know what happens next in the next second. So it's actually a very difficult job to do. And during 2018 floods, we were all of us was glued to the TV to know what's next, what's happening next, and we all got these updates from the channels and reporters and all of them. And I think I still remember in 2018. We were never scared when first report came of the Idiki Dam while the shutter was opening. So I think that was very interesting, like how Jude Chaitan has showed it in the film. We all were happy. We all were very excited to see the first shutter opening, and those scenes were also there in the film. I think I could relate to it a lot because I still remember my mom calling me from the kitchen or somewhere like, "See, look, it's showing in the TV. The first shutter is going to open." So there was a lot of emotions that happened in 2018. So this was the start of all the nightmares we had later on. So there were a lot of relatable moments which I saw on screen. I could do it in the film, and I'm very happy that I could do a character like Nooraz in 2018.
Yeah. Next
Thank
question
you.
to Sudesh sir.
Yeah, last question.
Last.
Ask.
Yeah. Sir, when I saw the movie, your character is very important character. How you felt like doing that character under the water?
That's full credit goes to Mr. Jude, director. As I already said, my sequences are throughout in water. And first day when I am going to location, only a lower level of water. Day by day increases, and ഇതുവരെ last the water came. And I think my sequences are not done by CG because it is already set there, the flood was set. And we are going to the location by on a wooden box like that. But different experience, and director helped me to do that. And you know, he is also a good actor. So he performed, and after that we look like in performance. And I'm very happy because so many people called and appreciate me, and I'm very happy. And I think my first film, maybe Telugu audience are so much people seeing this film that in my film way, I'm very happy for that. Okay.
Thank you.
బన్నీవాస్
Yeah.
గారు ఒక లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్
ఒక్క నిమిషం యా మూర్తి గారు ప్లీజ్.
బన్నీవాస్ గారికి లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్. ఈ ఫంక్షన్ అవుతుంటే ట్విట్టర్లో అందరూ కూడా నాగచైతన్య ఫ్యాన్స్ బన్నీవాస్ గారు నాగచైతన్య సినిమా గురించి అడగండి అని తెగ ట్వీట్లు పెడుతున్నారు. అదొక ఆన్సర్ చెప్పేస్తే వాళ్ళు చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతారు.
Yes, sir. Definitely, Nag Chaitanya Garan GA2 is going to do a film in this year. I will announce the details soon.
డైరెక్టర్ చందు మండేటి
I will tell the details soon.
Naren.
Sir, we have one more event, sir, for that. No problem. మనం అప్పుడు మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాము. And thank you so much once again, Naren, congratulations to
Naren, one
everyone.
question. Sir, Naren sir, 2018, your work is amazing, and you saw that in Kaidi film. So LCU, you are continuing. When is the Kaidi 2 is happening?
Kaidi 2 is happening next year, June. Only next year.
Good, sir. Good appreciation. Your work is also amazing in 2018. What is your experiences in that?
I represent, my name is Winston in the film. I represent the fishermen community. Actually, a very important community which helped the people during the floods. So I felt very humble, very noble, and very responsible doing the character. in Winston's shoes, trying to help